getting on. I'm holding both of my reins with my left hand and they're a little bit tight, and I have my stirrup down. So I'm just gonna put my foot in the stirrup, 1, 2, 3, and up. Just like that. I am now on the horse. One of the most important things when you're on the horse is you want to keep your heels down, because that way if the horse bucks or something, that you're not gonna come off if you keep your heels down. So you want to hold your reins like these 3 on, and then like that. But this, I'm going to show the 2-point, which is this. So I have all of my weight down into my heels, and I'm up out of the saddle, and I want to keep my upper body over my knees, so it's like a straight line down. And then my hands, I'll probably shorten my reins a little bit when I go up, so I'm just like that. And then you do that when you're walking and trotting. Starting over. When you are in a ring, they're outside and they're inside, which is right here. So if I'm tracking this direction, which this is to the left, if I'm going in a circle like this is the outside, and then my left is the inside, tracking to the left. And so when you're trotting, you are going to sit up every time her outside leg comes forward. So I'll pick up the trot. So see how I come up and I sit down every time it goes back. And this is called posting the trot. So that's that direction. And so now I'm gonna switch direction. And when you switch direction, you always want to go the other way from the gate, so like this. Okay? So now I'm tracking to the right, and now this is my outside, and this is my inside. So when I post now, I'm going to go up with her outside shoulder when it goes up, and then when it comes back, I'm gonna sit down. So just like this. I'm just going up and down, and then so when you are on the horse is trained like what legs you use to go. So when you are going to pick up the trot, you're using your inside leg. So right now I use my left leg to pick up the trot. The other direction, tracking to the left, I'm using my inside leg, which is now my left leg. And for the canter, when you pick up the canter, you always want to use your outside leg, which is this one. And then the other way, I use my outside leg on the other side, which would be my right leg. When you're say that I'm tracking to the right now, I do not want her head to be out like that, because then she's not paying attention to me and she's paying attention to whatever is happening out there. So I want to put her head slightly in, just like this, so I can see her eyelash. And that's like about where you want her head to be, so that way she has her attention on you. So when you're doing this, so I keep this, I pulled this one in just a little bit more, and I keep this one out. So if I want her to turn to the right, I just pull here, and I would add leg pressure. So now I'm going to the right. And then say that I want to keep going to the right. I want to keep turning to the right, but I want to make this circle that I'm making wider. I will add my inside leg, which is my right leg, and I'm going to open my outside rein. So I'm gonna go like this. And see how she's moving like laterally. Just like that. And you always have a straight line from her bit, which is this part in her mouth here. So I want a straight line all the way from here up to my elbow. So I want this all to be one straight line. Same for the right side. And you want your hands, your thumb goes on top, and you want them slightly in at an angle, just like that. And you don't want them too low, you don't want them too high. Just as long as you're making that straight line from the elbow to the bit, you're good. I may want to get off. I take both of my feet out of the stirrup. I put both my reins back into my left hand, and I'm gonna swing my right leg over to this side. So I'm gonna do it. Just like that. And then when you get off your horse, you always want to fold up your stirrups, because if she freaks out and then the stirrups being against her side, she'll be freaking out even more. So what you're gonna do, you're just putting it up, and then you're taking the stirrup leathers and you're flipping them under, just like that. And then you do it to the other side. I'm just doing the same thing, going up and then hanging it in. And now I take my reins over my head, and you always want to stand on the left side of your horse. And now we can walk in.